Mike Tyson, regarded by many as one of the greatest heavyweight boxers of all time. Renowned for his ferocious combinations and devastating knockout power, Tyson was an absolute monster in the ring. With a professional record of 50 wins, 44 of which coming by the way of knockout, Tyson has established himself in boxing history as one of the greatest knockout artists of all time. In today's video, we bring you the top 10 greatest Mike Tyson knockouts of all time. Number 10. Mike Tyson vs. Henry Tillman. On May 1st, 1990, it was announced that Mike Tyson would face 1984 Olympic gold medalist Henry Tillman. Tillman entered the fight as a 21-1 underdog and was given virtually no chance of defeating Tyson. With around 25 seconds left in the round, Tyson trapped Tillman in the corner. Tillman attempted to throw a jab, but Tyson countered with a strong right hand that dropped Tillman to the mat. Tillman remained on his back as the referee counted him out, and Tyson was named the winner by way of knockout at 2 minutes 47 seconds of the first round. Number 9. Mike Tyson vs. Buster Mathis Jr. Only days after his 89th second victory over Peter McNeely, it was announced that Tyson would face the undefeated but virtually unknown Buster Mathis Jr. In the first round, Tyson was unable to land many punches, as Mathis was able to dodge most of Tyson's attempts while staying close to Tyson to prevent Tyson from unloading his powerful punches. However, with about 40 seconds left in round 3, Tyson was able to land successful right uppercuts that dropped Mathis to the canvas. Mathis was unable to answer to the referee's 10 count, and Tyson was awarded the victory via knockout. Number 8. Mike Tyson vs. Marvin Frazier. Marvin Frazier, son of legendary Smoke and Joe Frazier, came into his fight with Tyson as an overwhelming underdog. When the bell rung, Tyson quickly had Frazier on the defensive. Tyson continued to use his left jab before unleashing 2 consecutive uppercuts, the second of which knocked Frazier unconscious. Referee Joe Cortez began to count to 10, but as Frazier was clearly unresponsive, stopped the count at 5 and ended the fight. The fight lasted only 30 seconds and was the quickest victory of Tyson's professional career. Number 7. Mike Tyson vs. Frank Bruno. The fight got off to a fast start, with the 2 men exchanging punches in the middle of the ring as soon as the round started.
Champion of the world, Frank Bruno, 12 rounds of boxing to decide. Can ill afford that. They're big lads, these two. Nice hook off the jab there for Mike Tyson.
Tyson continued to dominate the fight into round 5, and with less than 10 seconds to go in the round, Tyson was able to get Bruno up against the ropes and hit him with 2 right uppercuts and a left hook.
Once again, the punches lash against his skull, and a beautiful uppercut there from Tyson, and Bruno in big trouble.
Before Bruno could go down, Steele stepped in and stopped the fight, awarding Tyson the victory by technical knockout. Number 6. Mike Tyson vs. Carl Williams. This fight would only last 93 seconds, becoming Tyson's second quickest title fight after his 91-second victory over Michael Spinks the previous year.
In the first 30 seconds against the Tyson onslaught. The people in Williams' corner.
About 76 seconds into the round, Williams attempted to hit Tyson with a left jab. Tyson countered and hit Williams with a left hook that sent Williams to the canvas. Though Williams was able to get back on his feet and was seemingly ready to continue the fight, referee Randy Newman controversially stopped the fight and awarded Tyson the victory. Number 5. Mike Tyson versus Clifford Aten. Only days before the fight was to take place, Tyson's new trainer, Freddie Roach, announced that he didn't think Tyson was ready for the fight and advised him to not go through with it, citing Tyson's lack of conditioning, as well as the fact that a loss to a journeyman like Aten could end Tyson's career. Despite concerns about Tyson's conditioning, this fight would prove to be one of the fastest victories ever. Tyson would start the match aggressively by throwing powerful combinations at Aten. Aten responded by throwing several power punches of his own, which caused Tyson to clinch. After being separated, Tyson then missed with a left hook, but rebounded with a stronger right hand that sent Aten down. Aten laid flat on his back and made no attempt to get back up. As the referee counted him out, Tyson was then awarded the knockout victory at 49 seconds of the first round. Number 4. Mike Tyson versus Francois Botha. In the first round, Tyson had trouble connecting with his punches, and Botha was able to dodge most of Tyson's attempts.
Tyson up, just like Holyfield did. And Tyson continues to be avoiding everything Mike does. So with 10 seconds left, clearly most people thought that Tyson would not. The strategy Botha said. He talked about punches.
In round 4, Botha even taunted Tyson by dropping his arms and challenging him to land a punch.
Who ever thought we'd see this?
Botha was having a good round in round 5, but with 12 seconds remaining, Tyson was able to land a short right hand that dropped Botha to the canvas.
I mean, that is a mark of a shot fighter, and you can't get off punches.
Botha twice attempted to get up and was nearly able to answer Steele's count at 9, but he went right back down, and Steele stopped the fight at 2 minutes, 59 seconds, and Tyson was awarded the knockout victory. Number 3. Mike Tyson versus Larry Holmes. Despite his brazen claims, Holmes had difficulty keeping up with the younger, faster, and stronger Tyson. In round 4, Holmes started off well, hitting Tyson several times with his left jab. As the round went on, however, Tyson hit Holmes with a left jab, right hand combination that sent Holmes to the canvas. Holmes was able to get back up, but was immediately met with a destructive combination from Tyson, who knocked Holmes down for the second time with a thumping right hook to the head. Holmes stumbled back to his feet and was able to answer to the referee's count at 8. Tyson would continue to hammer Holmes with powerful combinations until finally delivering the final blow, a right hook that dropped Holmes for the third time in the round. Number 2. Mike Tyson versus Trevor Berbick. Though the 32-year-old Berbick entered the fight as the champion, he was installed as a 3-1 underdog to Tyson, who at 20 years old was 12 years younger than Berbick and trying to surpass Floyd Patterson as the youngest man to win a major heavyweight title in the history of the sport. Towards the end of the round, Tyson hit Berbick with a 4-punch combination that sent Berbick across the ring. Berbick managed to stay on his feet, but Tyson continued to attack, hitting Berbick several more times until the bell sounded. At the start of round 2, Tyson picked up right where he left off at the end of round 1, almost immediately hitting Berbick with a combination that dropped the champion. Berbick was able to answer to the referee's count, and the fight continued. Tyson finally ended the fight at the 2-minute, 35-second mark, hitting Berbick with a right to the body, followed by a left hook to the head that dropped his opponent for the second time.
One of the youngest heavyweight champions of all time. Bangs the body. Tyson catches him with a right left hook, and he goes down.
Berbick attempted to get up twice, only to collapse both times, causing referee Mills Lane to call the fight and award Tyson the victory via knockout.
He scored as a knockout. Mills Lane counted him out to 10.
Number 1. Mike Tyson versus Michael Spinks. Tyson attacked Spinks from the opening bell, landing a solid left hook in the first 10 seconds and forcing Spinks to cover up.
Tyson attacks immediately. Cuts up the ring, throws a wild right hand. This is round 1. What jumps on the way?
Spinks clinched and was driven back to the ropes by another Tyson attack. He moved off the ropes, but Tyson trapped him in again.
He lands to the head of Mike Spinks. It's Tyson.
A left uppercut and a right hand to the body forced Spinks to take a knee after a minute.
Heavy landing it, but he's taking him. The uppercut. Body shot.
Spinks took a count of 4 before rising. As the two men moved towards each other, Tyson turned away from a Spinks right hand and responded with a left-right combination to the head, which put Spinks down again.
Here comes Mike Spinks in. He leads to the right hand. Down he goes. I don't think you get up from this. Mike Spinks is right.
This time, he was unable to rise, and referee Frank Cappuccino counted him off.
But no, it's all over. Mike Tyson has won it. Spinks almost fell back, bro. A dramatic first round.
The fight was over at 91 seconds, presently the 6th shortest heavyweight title fight in history.
And the timer tells me 1:31 of the first round. One of the fastest knockouts.
That concludes our video for today. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so that you can be kept up to date with all our latest content.